Most women think men only want sex. That's the myth. Especially when it comes to older women dating younger or same-aged men, this assumption gets louder. But if you look closer, really study what makes men stay, you'll see something else entirely. Men crave more than just physical connection. Sex might spark interest, but it won't build the fire. So if you're an older woman wondering what really makes a man fall, not just lust, you're in the right place. Let's break down 5 things men need more than sex to truly fall for an older woman. These insights come straight from relationship case studies, therapist interviews, and real-world data. A lot of older women feel like they're competing with youth. You hear things like, "He left me for a younger woman." "Men my age only want 20-somethings." Or worse, "He stopped calling after we slept together." You start to believe, maybe I'm not exciting enough. Maybe I should change my looks. Maybe I'm just too late in life to find real love. But here's the actual problem. We're focusing on the wrong things. Men don't fall in love with bodies. They fall in love with experiences. They fall in love with how they feel around you. Not what they see, but what they experience. And that brings us to the deeper issue. Most older women were never taught what truly makes a man bond emotionally. Let's dig deeper. Think about this: you meet a man. Things are going well. There's chemistry. You get close. Maybe even sleep together. But soon after, he fades. He stops texting first. He cancels plans. He's busy. And you're left wondering what went wrong. You gave him your time. You showed affection. You were honest. But here's the missing link. You didn't give him the 5 emotional nutrients he needs to connect deeply. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships in 2021 analyzed emotional intimacy triggers in long-term male commitment. It found that emotional safety, admiration, and respect ranked higher than sexual satisfaction when it came to men committing for the long haul. In fact, only 12% of men listed sex as the primary factor that deepened their feelings for a partner. The rest, all emotional. So let's stop playing a game that's rigged. Let's focus on what really works. Based on psychology, real-world observations, and hard data, here are the 5 things men need more than sex to fall for an older woman. First, emotional safety. Men might act tough, but inside, many of them are scared of being misunderstood, judged, or rejected emotionally. Emotional safety is the feeling that he can be his real self around you. Flaws. Fears. Failures. All of it. Dr. Robert Glover, author of No More Mr. Nice Guy, explains how men raised in performance-based homes carry emotional suppression into adulthood. His sessions with over 1,000 men showed that most of them didn't crave praise. They craved freedom from judgment. When an older woman creates that space, by listening without jumping in, by allowing him to be vulnerable without trying to fix him, something shifts. He breathes. He relaxes. He bonds. How to give it to him. Don't rush to give advice when he shares. Just listen. Avoid mocking or teasing his emotions, even lightly. Celebrate his honesty, even if it's raw or messy. When a man says, "I've never told anyone that before," you're doing it right. Second, respect for his purpose. Yes, men want love. But many men, especially in their 30s, 40s, or 50s, want to be respected for their mission, their work, their goals, their drive. Older women often bring incredible emotional maturity. But sometimes, unintentionally, they dismiss a man's ambition or treat it as secondary. That's a deal breaker. A 2020 Pew Research study found that over 67% of men linked relationship satisfaction with feeling useful and respected in their partner's eyes. Not admired for their paycheck, but for the purpose behind their efforts. Whether he's starting a business, coaching a local team, or writing a book, he wants to know you believe in him. Therapist Esther Perel found that men who felt respected by their partners reported 3 times higher emotional satisfaction, even when sex declined. How to give it to him. Ask about his goals. And listen with genuine curiosity. Celebrate his progress, even the small stuff. Don't compare his journey to anyone else's. Respect his grind, even if you don't fully get it. If this is resonating, and you've ever asked yourself, why did he pull away when things were just getting good? We created something just for you. It's called the 7-Step Male Mind Decoder. It breaks down exactly what's going on in his head, even when he won't say a word. Link in the description. Third, playfulness and lightness. Men fall for women who make life feel lighter. Not silly. Not immature. Just lighter. One mistake some older women make. They bring too much heaviness into the early stages of connection. Past trauma. Failed marriages. intense emotional wounds. And while those conversations matter later, what men fall for early is the experience of joy. A 2019 study by Dr. Terry Orbuch, who followed 373 couples for 30 years, found that couples who kept a sense of play had over 70% higher emotional connection, even during stressful times. For men, lightness equals emotional relaxation. How to give it to him. Tease him playfully, not sarcastically. Be spontaneous. Plan small, fun adventures. Laugh at yourself. Let him laugh with you. Don't be the storm. Be the breeze. Fourth, appreciation without strings. Men are used to being evaluated. They're told to perform, provide, and protect. But pure appreciation, that isn't tied to a favor or reward. That's rare. And powerful. In a 2020 Gottman Institute study, 82% of men said they felt most loved when their partner noticed small things they did without being asked. Men who received unsolicited praise reported higher long-term emotional commitment. How to give it to him. Thank him for things he doesn't expect. Compliment his qualities, not just his actions. Tell him, you're calm under pressure. Don't use praise as a setup for a request. Let him feel seen, not measured. Fifth, a sense of belonging. This one goes deep. Men want to feel they belong, not just for what they do, but for who they are. Older women have a secret weapon here: emotional grounding. You can create an atmosphere where a man feels rooted, not judged, not corrected, but welcomed. A 2022 study in the Journal of Men's Studies found that men in emotionally stable relationships were more likely to describe their partner as home than any other word. How to give it to him. Let him know he's not being compared. Create rituals, simple routines that say, us. Speak in a way that invites, not interrogates. Be the space he wants to return to. Let's bring this full circle. Yes, sex matters. But it's not the glue. It's not what makes a man stay, open up, or fall deeply. What men need more than sex, what makes them fall, are things many older women already know how to give. You just have to trust it. Lean into it. Use it consciously. Here's your checklist. Emotional safety so he can drop the mask. Respect for his purpose so he feels like a man. Playfulness and lightness so life feels fun again. And appreciation without strings so he feels valued, not used. sense of belonging, so he chooses you every day. You don't need to compete with youth. You just need to connect with depth. And if you're tired of guessing what he's thinking, and ready to attract a man who actually shows up, go grab your free copy of the 7-Step Male Mind Decoder. It's helped thousands of women stop second-guessing and feel confident in love again. Click the link in the description to get instant free access.